Good part of the day, my dear friends, YouTube viewers. Good part of the day. This is just an experiment. I want to see how things are working because, again, it's different. Okay, let me turn on Start Live Video on Facebook. Okay, so what am I doing now is I'm doing simultaneously my live YouTube broadcasting and Facebook broadcasting at the same time. So good part of the day, it is a little bit after 1 o'clock p.m. in Florida, United States of America. I'm Anna Deeter. I am a pioneer of a brand new profession called Etalon Speech Education, where Etalon stands for norms, for the natural speaking norms. That's how I can put it in the other way. Hi, I can wave to Turkir Diray. Hello, nice to see you. So the reason I decided to go live again today is very simple. Number one, I haven't done it for a long time. I was busy helping people who stutter to end their stuttering in only 3 days, once and for all, to solve their problem and never worry about not being able to say any word, anywhere, anytime. So is it possible to fix your speech problem in only 3 days? Yes, it is possible. And those of you who don't know, don't believe that it is possible, for me, not for maybe other people that you have talked to, I recommend you go and you join my YouTube channel and just watch hundreds of video reports that I have created over the past 8 years. Just see what people who have been through the process of Etalon speech unblocking in 3 days, how it's been done, what do they say. Just go and watch it. I also have uploaded quite a few video reports on Facebook as well, so you can go ahead and go to my wall, Facebook wall, and you can see how it's been done. So the reason I wanted to talk to you today is, again, very simple, because I have been told by many people that they want to learn, they're ready to learn. They land on my website, on our website, and then they become puzzled, they become confused. Because yes, the website has too much information. It is too confusing. When we have too much information, it's almost the same as no information at all. So now I'm really, really excited today. Why? Thank you guys for your likes on Facebook, yes. So I want to direct you today and to give you information. We have been finally to invest into the teamwork, okay? We just collected some funds that have been invested, donated by our students. And we have created a much simpler, much user-friendlier web experience for anyone who stutters, stammers, clutters, or has any kind of imperfection in their speech. Hi, okay, on YouTube I seen a person whose name is Southland Asasla. I apologize if I don't read it correctly. Hello, guys. And I also have some questions here already. Please share some effective techniques for stammering cure. Okay, we'll talk about this in about 5 minutes, okay? Daksh Sharma, I'll talk about so-called techniques for stuttering cure. Let me finish my thought. Let me explain why I'm here today. It's very, very important. Number one, so now you will have a much user-friendly, user-friendly web experience. And I will attach this link to this presentation. I will give it to you in the link, in the comment on Facebook and in the comment to YouTube, where you're gonna go, and it's gonna be not too much information, just directly. It's gonna direct you where you need to go, what you need to do, and steps number 1, 2, 3, and so on. It's gonna be presented in the comments with YouTube and with a Facebook presentation, okay? So when you click on this, actually I have already attached this link to YouTube. It's discover.livestutter-free.net/masterclass 32869265. I mean, it's too many things to remember. I'll just attach it, okay? So now let me go back to the request I just received from Daksh Sharma. Let me read it again. Okay. The person has written, please share some effective techniques for stuttering cure. There are 2 points that I would like to address. Number 1, what does it mean, stuttering cure? What is it that you would like to cure? The word cure, just like the word treatment, these words point to something that needs to be addressed from the medical perspective. So when someone is broken medically at the physiological level, when a person has some kind of a sickness, then of course you need a cure. How I can eliminate blocks beginning with K, T, P, M. Okay, very good. I will address this. Great question. I got this question on YouTube. Okay, hold on. Okay, stay with me because I need to address the first question that I received on Facebook. Okay, please bear with me. So once again, you need a cure definitely if something is broken physically with you, okay? So let's talk about it a little bit. Let's say I look at a person who stutters. One person stutters, the other one doesn't. And both of them do not speak. I look at them. Do they look any different? No. They look exactly the same. Why? Because they are physically totally normal. They look normal. They have exactly the same, in principle, naturally healthy, intact body. Nothing is broken. Nothing is sick. There is no sickness in the body. But at the moment this person begins speaking, it's quite different from the way the normal speaker begins to speak. They behave differently. This one, the one who stutters, begins abusing his body and begins to make weird speaking mistakes. He begins to abuse his body again, body and mind, both. And this is why his behavior, his speaking behaviors become abnormal. A person who stutters looks strange. The person who doesn't stutter just speaks and doesn't use any techniques and just speaks normal. So what does it tell me? When I look at the person who stutters, who begins to abusing his totally normal body. It tells me that there is nothing broken with you, but you simply don't know how, never learned how to use your body normally. What you're supposed to do in speech so you would never make mistakes. And it also tells me that you do not need any type of a cure. You do not need any type of a treatment. You don't need drugs. You don't need techniques. You do not need anything that is abnormal. And because, let me ask you another question. Do you really believe that when normal people speak, they use some kind of techniques? Do you truly believe that? Do people, normally speaking, use any techniques? No, they just speak. And if you ask a normal speaker, what technique do you use when you speak? He's gonna look at you. I don't know. I don't need any techniques. I don't use any techniques. I just speak. This is the reason a person speaks normally, because this person never uses any techniques. He never even gets this idea that he needs to cure his speech, that he needs a technique to cure his lack of experience, lack of understanding how to use his body to speak without mistakes. Once again, your question, let me see the question again. See, maybe I'm talking too much, but I want you to understand, Dax Sharma, this is for you. You don't need techniques to deal with stuttering, stammering. You don't need to cure when you don't know how to use your body. You don't need techniques. You don't need to cure your inability, your lack of knowledge how to use your body. You simply need to do what? You need to learn how to use your absolutely 100% normal, healthy body in the normal way, so you would never make mistakes. This is what you need. Dax Sharma, give me your thumb up if you got it, if you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, now let me, is any medicine discovered for stuttering or not? Okay, Takir Darai, once again, what medicine can help you to learn something when you don't know? If you don't know how to write, let's say you never learned how to write correctly, how to spell correctly words, will medicine help you to learn how to spell correctly words? Of course not. There is no medicine for learning. You don't need to go to a doctor. You simply need to go to a teacher. A teacher, the teacher who knows how to spell this word correctly, or in terms of speech, a teacher who knows how to produce any word, anytime, anywhere, correctly, without any mistakes. You don't need drugs. You don't need techniques. You don't need anything that you've heard about, that they lied to you. You don't need that. You simply need to learn basic, natural, normal, wait a second, I didn't say it correctly. Basic, natural speaking norms. Norms. that each and every person on the planet uses, except you, 1% of the population. Why? Why you're not using norms? Because you don't know them. You're not aware of them. This is a different kind of question. Why you never learned? There could have been thousands of reasons why you never learned, but you still don't know that. Okay, so let me go to YouTube, because here I have a person who has asked the question, okay, how can I eliminate blocks beginning k, t, m, p? Okay, this is a great question. And yes, you have blocks, and those blocks are in your mind because you believe that you have so-called difficult letters or difficult sounds. And when the word begins with this difficult letter or word, you believe, this is what you believe. This is something that is totally wrong. And you believe when the word starts with it, you better avoid saying this word. You better run away from this word. And of course, if you don't say the word that begins with this letter or sound, you don't say it. How can you learn it? You will never learn. And there is a very, very simple way to get rid of these blocks, because what are blocks? I don't know. Blocks, the simple way to explain what each block is, it's I don't know how to say the word that will begin with what? Letter K, letter T, letter M, letter P. I don't know. It brings us back to the same. What do you do when you don't know something? Do you go to the doctor? Do you take a pill? Do you use some kind of a techniques? No. The only way to understand and learn how to say these words is to understand. Unblock your mind to see what is it that each and every normally speaking person on the planet does when they say these words. And what is the word? Just basic thing. What is the word? Why I cannot say the word that begins with these letters? Why? Because in reality, self-blame. I'm going to talk to you now on YouTube. You cannot say the problem is not in these letters or sounds. The problem is with the rest of the word. The problem is you say this sound, for example, k, and you stop. So you have no problem with the letter k, K, whatever, T. No problem with saying this sound. The problem is that you don't say the rest of the word. But why don't you say the rest of the word? Because you have a block. You believe that this is a difficult sound, and whenever you see the letter K, for example, you stop. And you don't say the rest of the word. And you don't even know what the whole word is. You're not aware of how we say the word. You don't even realize that those, for example, letters that you listed, I'm saying it in sounds, they don't exist in reality. When people speak, normal speakers, when we speak, we say the whole word. And we don't care what's the beginning sound in this word. Do you understand that? This is why you need to learn what it is. You need to get rid of the block in your mind, selfing. And then just stick to the natural speaking norms for the rest of your life. And never worry about separate single consonant sounds that are so irrelevant for normally speaking people. Okay, I had so many things, dear Anna. You're always welcome. Okay, any other questions? Okay, Dokir Dirai is saying, I'm sharing your stream in page Pakistan Stammering Association. Thank you very much. But you gotta ask your question, okay? If you're gonna ask the question, I will immediately answer your question and I will help you unblock your mind, at least get rid of one block, okay? Because all people who stutter have a lot of blocks. And unfortunately, the blocks that different people have in their minds, they're different. They're different from each other. So anyway, because I don't see any more questions, okay, I'm gonna be wrapping up this kind of experiment, my first experience, and I may go live again today later on because I don't know what's the better time. We all live in different time zones. So Saflane, I don't see if you're still with me. So the time I got out is different. The only consistency I have today is like it's my Freedom Friday. For some reason, I really enjoy this day of the week called Friday. So what other questions you have? If you don't have any more questions, I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. I see that a few people are still watching me live on Facebook. Do you guys have any more questions? Ask, and I will answer this question right away. So 2 more minutes as I'm waiting for your questions. Let me give you one more piece of information again. So I will attach to this video broadcasting here on YouTube and here on Facebook the link where I recommend you should go. It's a very simple, user-friendly web experience for you. You're not gonna have to kind of worry and just guess where I should go. There will be a very simple way. Do you want to leave Stutter-Free? Click on this button, okay? Do you want to do this? Click on this button. And you will be guided to where you're supposed to go. The goal for each of you is to come to me and learn how I can direct each of you, how you can live stutter-free in only 3 days, because each and every person who stutters is different. So no more, I see people are watching. Guys, ask questions. If no questions, I will be wrapping it up. So see you next week in my live broadcasting. I guess it's gonna be again around 10 o'clock a.m. Florida time, because that's where I live. Florida time. Prepare your questions and let me know if you were able to follow the link and give me your suggestions. What would you like me to present this information in even easier way? I don't want you to be confused. Just let me know in the comments below this video on YouTube and this video on Facebook, okay? Lots of love to you. There is no reason to suffer when the answer to stuttering is found already. You can live stutter-free in only 3 days. You can solve your stuttering problem once and for all in very, very short time. But I cannot guide you if you do not come to me. Come to me. There are so many ways you can contact me today. Here on Facebook, Yes, Takir, thank you so much for watching. And here on YouTube, I'm gonna get back to live broadcasting. It just takes so much time for me, so many strengths for me, but it's fun. Okay, and it is fun for me when I communicate with you live, because this is when I can address direct questions. So if you didn't understand anything from what I have told you today, remember one thing: you are 100% healthy person. There is nothing wrong with you. You have 100% healthy body, including your brain. You don't carry a gene of stuttering. There is nothing wrong with your brain. It will work perfectly, but you gotta understand how you're supposed to use it, because you are the one who uses your brain. You use your brain, you use your breathing organs, you use your articulatory organs. You are the user of your body-mind device called the speech instrument, speech pipe. You are the user. You need to learn how to use it, and then forget about stuttering. Forget about this invention of fraudulent invention of an evil person. Evil person. I know exactly who this person is, when he lived, how he created this never existent sickness called stuttering. I know it, but you gotta come to me and learn from me directly. Okay? Once again, I always give freely 20 minutes of my time to each person. There are two requirements. You need to speak English. You need to understand me. Okay? Okay, thank you. God bless you. It's your great job for humanity. Thank you so much for warm words. Yes, Takir. This is what I've been doing for the rest of for the past about close to 9 years of my life, okay? But I can't help you if you do not come to me. Type to me in private message, request a free consultation with me, and I will direct you what you need to do, okay? I don't know you. I don't know your situation. Whether you need to simply do a lot of additional work to earn the money for investment in your life. What is it that you need to do? Maybe you need to begin with the free stuff. I have a lot of free stuff available. Maybe you can already invest a little bit and help yourself a little bit, really help yourself. Maybe you can already invest a little bit more and help yourself more. I don't know your situation. Maybe you don't need to invest at all, and you can help yourself with the free information that I share with you. I mean, it's all up to you, but once again, come to me. Request a free 20-minute consultation with me so I could learn about your situation, your type of stuttering, your life, your dreams, your desires. What is it that you want to accomplish? Why stuttering is a big problem in your life? I need to understand that. Only after that, I can guide you with 100% accuracy. And I can help you eliminate stuttering from your life in only 3 days. Lots of love to you. See you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, finish here and broadcast. And broadcast.